everywhere though. I come home 2 days early to this, bro. All in the drawer. We supposed to get married in 2 weeks. Bro, they're everywhere though. Babe, where you at? You at home? I'm at home right now, bro. Bro, what's this in your drawer?
Why are you at home?
What's this in your drawer?
What's in my drawer?
Bro, quit playing me like you. I'm not stupid, bro. What's up? What we doing?
Why are you popping up today early? Like, why are you home?
Bro, what you mean popping up? I live here, bro. We get married in 2 weeks. What you mean popping up?
I'm off Saturday, so why are you?
It don't matter when I'm supposed to get off, bro. Oh my God, bro.
It's the Date Master, and we're back. We have a very interesting topic today. We're going to be discussing the sexual underworld and why women cheat way more than men. On the front of this video, you're going to see a young man catching his wife or rummaging through her personal belongings and finding some interesting items. And he calls her, and, you listen to the conversation, listen to the lack of respect that she has for him. But again, this is just another case. This is common. Let's talk about this sexual underworld. There is a place where women go, not literally, but figuratively, that is her getaway or her escape from the facade that she lives on a daily basis. The way you could tell the women that engage in this underworld, you take the women that have the squeaky clean profiles, social media, it's a little, too perfect. You have to understand that these women are, in a lot of cases, seasoned. All women are similar, but they're not the exact same. They have this propensity to engage in a lot of dark sexual desires. And it's because this is her release. When you say a woman need a release, when you just pay attention to your social media, when a woman says, I need a drink, that's code for I need to get drunk fucked. I want the drunk dick. She doesn't want to just have a drink by herself. In some cases, she may want to have a drink by herself, but she's going to call someone once those drinks stop getting poured. Once she finishes her last cocktail, she's ready for a cocktail. So, and it's because of the pressures and the stress that come with having to live a facade, or not even say a facade, but having to be a way that's not natural. A lot of these modern women, they work a corporate job or they have their own business. They have to give the best customer service. They have to always be polite. They have to always be courteous, etc. But that's not their true character. So anytime, when I was in corporate America, I used to be number one in customer service, but I dealt with depression and I beat it because I looked for the solutions instead of complaining. And I noticed that it was tied to my job satisfaction. I was not fulfilled with the job that I was doing. Working in corporate America is going to be rare that you're fulfilled by working a job. Having your career where you have a skill or trade, etc., that's going to be different. But working a monotonous job where you're doing the same thing, this could be stressful. So you see these posts and tweets and videos. Oh, I need a drink. It's been a long week. Where I need 6 shots today. When a woman piles up this stress from being someone who she's not, she's looking to release it sexually, because this is how she can truly be herself sexually. That's why a lot of women have the lingerie, they have the costumes, they have the sex toys, they have everything needed or necessary to relieve this stress. So in the sexual underworld, it's a small percentage of men that can fill this void that women have by choosing their careers over a man that is still in development or a man of means. A lot of times women meet these guys and they're ready to go, but because the woman has just now came into her peak, she may have been the ugly duckling in school and now she's filling out. She has the curves and the hips. She's not willing to throw that attention and a validation away for the first man smoking. She wants to explore her options. She wants to sexually liberate herself, aka go through a hoe phase to see what's really out there, to see what she's really been missing, because women do not like to be left out of the in crowd. Women hear these stories and they get these, phone calls from their girlfriends telling them how crazy of a night, how many times she came, how big the guy was. They hear these stories and they get excited and they have hopes that one day I'm going to be in that position to tell my story. So they go to this underworld to where they pursue a certain select group of men who they feel confident won't blow their cover. Because that's the only way a woman is going to be sexually free with you. She has to feel comfortable enough and confident enough to know that you're not going to kiss and tell or put her on blast when you guys engage in a sexual activity. So this is the predicator on how they cheat way more than men, because women control sex, men do not. We only control the relationship. So by default and common logic, it would be known that women cheat way more. But just pay attention to when these conversations are had. When you ask a woman, when the conversation comes up about, who cheats the most, men or women? Women always have this default answer and say, well, we cheat better. Well, if you cheat better, then by proxy, that could almost say that you cheat more. Because they just don't, when they say they cheat better, they mean we cheat and don't get caught. They never say we don't cheat more. They'll say it when they're put on the spot, because that's just the go-to answer to save a woman's reputation and to hide or mask their true nature. But if you look at again, most men that are married or in relationships, they're beta. Because that's really a beta move, is to get into a committed relationship to where you're only dealing with one woman. Unless you are a certain caliber of man who is deeply rooted in family values. And we know that's not the case. It's only a few select men that can go and deal with one woman. It's a minute fraction of a percentage that can do that. So the type of guys that turn these women on are very secretive. They're the guy that you would least expect. These are the guys that hang in the shadows. They know how to maneuver through the social media. They know how to maneuver through the nightlife. They get around, in a sense. And these women will not choose a man who she feels will blow her cover, because she already has a weak-minded male, because he's the one who is, leaving himself open for her to do what she's doing at that moment. The underworld is a place where women get their darkest sexual desires. Women love secret sexual experience. They love getting dick on the low. They love it. This is something that they covet, because it's the thrill that motivates them. It's the thrill of being caught that motivates them. It is the excitement, the feeling that comes. It's a adrenaline rush. It's an adrenaline rush to know that they're not supposed to be doing what they're doing, yet they can't control themselves. Their sexual urges take over. And the reason now why women cheat way more than men, because when you look at the modern woman, she's been indoctrinated to the point where she looks at herself as a man. So when she looks at men as cheaters. And in every other part of her life, she tries to mimic a man. She goes to work in a suit. She's driving a vehicle like a man. She's driving a truck, SUV, like a man. She's in a position of leadership like a man. She has to handle her subordinates like a man. Therefore, she's going to try to cheat like a man. See, we're going to get into the deep fabric of the modern woman. I was listening to Fresh and Fit last night, and these women, they asked the question, would you choose your career over a man, or being independent, I think 90% of them said they would choose the independent route. They want their own bag, quote unquote. They want to have their own career because they do not want anyone having control over them. They don't want this. But this sexual underworld with a lot of these women who have relationships, just speaking from experiences that go back to, I mean, almost 10, 15 years, 20 years. These women will go great lengths to see you. They will do whatever they need or can to get that feeling that they're looking for, to get that rush or that fix. So when you're a certain level, when you get to a certain level of conversation and you know how to get into the mind of a woman, you become a drug to her. You become a drug and you become addictive. She needs that fix. It's almost like, again, you see the post saying at the end of the work week, I need a drink. I need several drinks to relieve this stress that I built up. Women cheat way more than men because they have the propensity to attract and to be attracted to men that they cannot have. He's everything physically that she wants. Emotionally, he stimulates her mentally, and he is physically more appealing than her husband or boyfriend. This is who she is truly sexually attracted to. The husband or the boy, he's just a safe guy. He's insurance. He's going to pay the bills. That's why you see women always talking about they're not going to settle. That even comes with getting with the man. She's not going to settle in any aspect of her life. She's not going to settle for the car she's driving. She's going to want the bigger, better car. She's going to want the bigger, better house. She's going to want the bigger, better digging stick. Shout out Steph Cole. She's going to get her rocks off. And it's nothing that you can do about it other than to not put yourself in position to be crossed by such a woman. This is where we are in the modern dating market. You think you're going to get loyalty? No. She wants domination. If you dominate her, you will get the loyalty to that feeling that you give her, but you will never get her loyalty 100% unless you're feeling multiple needs and wants simultaneously. This new woman doesn't care about a man's opinion or judgment of her. She's been sexually liberated, and the only thing that matters is how she feels. The only thing that matters is what she wants. The only thing that matters is that she maintains her reputation even after the devious thing she does comes to light. You see Lala talking about, I'm not doing that again. When you look at the backstory and how her and Carmelo even started, things will make sense. But this is the Date Master, man. I just want to do a video talking about this underworld. I may do a part 2 to this as well, because again, a lot of these women have you guys fooled. You see the prissy, the feminine, sweet, all of that it looks good, but in a lot of cases, these are the women who get down and dirty. These are the women who's going to run the gambit. If you're not, socially inclined, you're not red pill aware, your woman could be getting her black bone blown out by Dirty Dick Rodney. And this is just life. But let me know what you think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Date Master.